5 seconds of noise, and we're back on Rewatchers Council. Snark here, joined by the one and only. And thank goodness for that, Ferris Muthana. Ferris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Rob. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Listen, I got an important question for you.
I am listening.
Uh, it's coming time. You Americans consider like Thanksgiving probably the biggest holiday of the year, but trumping
No,
trumping Christmas.
absolutely
Uh,
not. Stop,
so
stop with the lies. We will not accept this Canadian propaganda.
I'm I have a serious question.
Okay.
Um, now that the holiday season is near down south,
Mm-hmm.
uh, how excited are you to watch a very Jonas Brothers Christmas?
Yo, I saw that on Hulu. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
Since
finally here.
when?
Yes.
Like, and
Now
it's,
I have a bigger question. Is there just a regular Jonas Brothers Christmas? This sounds like the sequel. It sounds like the sequel.
mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I haven't watched anything Jonas Brothers
Jonas.
TV wise related in like 10 years since I watched the Jonas Brothers TV show on Disney Plus.
I have never seen anything Jonas Enterprises related, nor would I know a song that they've sung, but I'm sure I've heard one. Like, I'm not saying I have never heard.
Rob, if
Did
you
they do the
weren't paying
5 seconds?
attention,
Did they do the?
no. If you weren't paying attention, you should have been because it was the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
Guess who was the halftime performance? I believe either last year or
Mhm.
2 years ago.
Sure.
It was the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, I do not watch. I will not watch it. I
You
know
didn't
that.
watch the Grey Cup?
No, I don't watch the halftime for the Grey Cup. You
No.
kidding me? I think I watched Fall Out Boy when they played. That
Was
was
it the
about it.
year we made it to the final and we lost, or I don't know.
Five in a row. Like we
Yeah.
lost 3 in a row. Yeah,
Yeah.
MGK this year here in Winnipeg.
Ugh.
MGK.
We made it 5 years in a row. And we only won 2 of them.
Yeah, pretty sad stuff. And
Yeah, we're the Buffalo Bills of the Canadian
hey,
Football League.
they went 29 years without winning a Grey Cup before those two. So I'll take them. I'll
Yeah.
take them. It sucks losing a championship.
Well, you know
The
what?
worse it gets worse. The higher up it goes. That Blue
Yeah.
Jays loss still hurt. I still
Yeah.
hurt from that.
Yeah.
These weeks later.
Yeah. I still heard from the Knicks losing that conference final, and it was a conference final. It was very bad.
Yeah.
Very tremendous. I found out that the Jonas Brothers, they had hits.
Did
They
they?
had hits, man. They had
I'm
hits.
sure they did. They're popular. They're a popular trio.
Hey, Adelia, how are you? And why are we talking about the Jonas Brothers? We literally just said why.
Yeah, there was a Ferris is very excited to watch a very Jonas Brothers Christmas. He just told us all on the show.
I kind of am. Now I kind of am.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what are they just singing the Christmas carols. I imagine, or do they have like their own songs? They're trying to steal Christmas away from Mariah Carey, the Jonas Brothers.
No one will ever steal Christmas away from Mariah Carey. That's never happening. And she only has one song.
Yeah,
she doesn't have an album, Rob. She never made an album.
It's not
she
even
made
her
one.
song.
She made one song.
She did a cover of a song.
She did a cover of a song, and now it's her song. And I don't even know who wrote the original song.
Can't remember.
Yeah, see, it was probably Bert Ivers or
Bert Ivers.
Yeah, Bert Ivers.
Bert Ives.
Burl Ivers.
It's Burl Ives.
Right. And the Burl Ives.
Yeah, the Holly Jolly Christmas guy. I don't think it was him.
She made 2 Christmas albums. Really? Wow, Burl Ives. Oh, and Andy Williams is Andy Williams.
Andy Williams still is a phenom. A phenom, Phantom of the Paradise.
Yes.
Is he like the Love Boat? Like there's so much. He's done so much.
I remember watching
Random Access Memories. He's still doing stuff on that.
I remember watching that music video for his. Is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas? No, or is it? I don't remember. But it was a music video. He's wearing a suit. He like walks out of a carriage. He has a top hat. It was awesome.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Usually the song in my head just before I have.
It's the most wonderful time of year.
Oh.
Most wonderful time of the year. That's the one.
Okay, let's go. Time to do an Angel show here on the Angel Rewatchers Council, Ferris.
Yes.
Yeah, Christmas edition, it seems. So this week we're watching Dear Boy, and
Yes.
fifth episode so far, second season. Original air date the 24th of October. And once again, I have written 2025.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, no, it was in the good year 2000 that this came out. Written and directed both by co-creator
David Greenblatt.
David Greenwald's, on this one though. He
Oh,
last wrote,
Greenwald.
yeah,
Greenwald. I keep saying Greenblatt. I don't know why.
I have no idea why you do that.
Yeah.
He last wrote Judgment, last directed to Shansu in LA.
Mhm.
Now, quick guest star alert: we got Juliet Landau back. Ferris, Drusilla.
That's who you were talking about, because it is Drusilla. I was like, oh, it's Drew.
Yeah, she's
No,
here.
before she went crazy.
Her first, well, this is basically we get the origin story for
Of
Drew
her.
here.
Yeah.
This is the first time she's been on since Becoming Part 2. Of course, mentioned a few times in Buffy. She was in Brazil. She was married or she was dating a slime demon or something like that. Pretty. She just wanted to hurt Spike. Spike vowed to do away with her. I don't think he ever did. Yeah. So she's currently hosting her own rewatch podcast, and they do a bunch of other things. It's kind of a fun podcast called Revamped. It's on Patreon. Lots of fun. Juliet Landau, always a treat to have Drusilla. I guess we could start quick with Drusilla.
Yep.
Because they're gonna do. I guess it's a twerk to her origin story. Like
tweak.
A tweak. A twerk is something.
Twerk is something different, Rob.
Completely different. So there's a tweak. Yes. Now, she's been told that she was in a monastery. What is it? A convent.
Convent.
But she was going to be taking her final vows as a nun when Angel went in and made her mad. I like this. They've done a lot of things on the show to switch around a few origin stories, both this one and on Buffy. They kind of play a little fast and loose with the origins affairs. But I like this one where you can kind of see her family and stuff like that. They try to escape to the monastery or the convent. They slaughter everybody in the convent. They kill her family in front of her and just driving her nuts, but also giving her the sight right away. That's something I don't remember them talking about from Buffy. I thought that maybe she, like her just going mad from all the things that Angel was doing to her was what gave her the just drove her mad. And then eventually, as she became a vampire, just got these kind of things as a demon. No, she had sight before she went. She when Angel says she knows what I'm gonna do to her, that's got to be horrifying. Gotta be horrifying. Like she knew, like she knows what's happening.
I think that's why the monastery was like, we want her, because they're like, oh, she sees the future and stuff, and we need power in the future.
Maybe they just felt safe. Vampires, like traditionally, vampires are supposed to not do well in churches. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer universe, it's just fine.
Yeah,
they're just fine. Speaking about not being fine, though, so let's go back to LA. And all this stuff with Darla comes to a head in this episode. So it seems, Ferris?
Via of private investigating of a cheating scandal.
Sure. Because this guy is concerned because it's not a big deal that his wife has been abducted by aliens quite a few times. Quite often. It's just that one time when she was abducted, she had a receipt for a hotel.
Yes.
Because this guy is either a fantastic husband, a fantastically trusting husband for the most part, or a schmuck.
He's a schmuck. He's definitely a schmuck.
I think you're right. I think this guy was one of the bigger schmucks we've ever had and stuff like that. And she is brazen about it. She does not care. She's right there at the bar. It's like I'm supposed to be
abducted by aliens
and abducted right now. And then there's a little saucy talk between her and I don't know if that's supposed to be a maintenance guy or somebody like that.
He was dressed like a delivery person.
Maybe that was it. Yeah, guy just there trying to do a job, and well, he's got the perks of the job. Maybe you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. You know what I'm saying. Now, Cordy and Wesley are right into this thing. This place needs money. The hotel's going broke. How who would have thought having a gigantic hotel would cost money?
Yeah.
And when you're not bringing in money,
You're you're not doing
now
you're not doing you're not doing good.
now every building in Southern California is gets their power for free. Is that right?
No.
Because we've seen many abandoned buildings just seem to have their electricity on for no real reason. No one paying those bills,
Mm-hmm.
and we've seen it through Buffy. We've seen it here on the Good Old Angels show. No one's
Mm-hmm.
paying those bills, but the electricity is still on. Now they had this nice setup. You know,
Yes.
Cordy's in a dress that a bunch of conventioners try and take advantage of. Not the only person in this episode. I'm going to talk about something that concerns me in a minute. But they have their the secret microphone. They look like true private investigators. Well, they don't even need Angel. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're gonna get some money. They're gonna get paid. And Angel just goes and blows it. Oh, your husband knows about everything. Oh, I don't want this kind of job. Blah blah blah. What? You know what I mean?
What?
Self sabotage.
What an a-hole, man. They need money, man. Do your job. Find the cheaters.
How are these guys getting paid? How are they,
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Cordy's taking a salary still? Like I'm sure now we know that they did that big that job for that billionaire. We know
Mm-hmm.
they gave them an enormous amount of money, but it seems to be drying up. You know, a 60-room hotel or whatever it is can only
It's a
be
lot of
this.
upkeep. It's a lot
Yeah,
of upkeep.
there's a lot of upkeep. There's no guests. There's no guests. You know
Uh,
what I would do? Rent out a couple of
Smart
these rooms.
Ryan Christian says, "Hey fellas, is Snark growing a playoff beard? No, I don't think he is. I think he's growing a I'm in pain beard.
Yeah, this is an I'm in pain beard. This is still the
The Blue
yeah
Jays. You're
yeah
still upset and you
yeah
haven't shaved.
and Saskatchewan's gonna play for a Grey Cup
Saskatchewan.
in
Yeah,
our stadium,
yeah.
which is ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
I don't get it. I
It's
don't get
disgusting. Why? Why? Wait, they don't they rotate every year?
what the where the Grey Cup is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it's just
Oof.
ours this year.
Yeah, that must hurt.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. So
It's like if we won a title in Dallas Stadium, that'd be hilarious. Or Lincoln Financial Field, that'd be funny as well.
well, you know, you can always dream things like that. If you guys could keep a coach throughout
I
a
don't,
year,
Rob. I don't have to dream. I've witnessed 2 Super Bowl victories. I
been a
don't know
long
what you're
time.
talking
Been a long
about.
time. Yeah, not in
And you,
Dallas Stadium.
yeah, no, not of course not in Dallas Stadium. We won one in his brother's house,
Yes,
and Arizona.
there you go.
Those ones I remember.
I
And
remember those were
Miami.
like the only time you'd ever get a Super Bowl. It's where it's
Yeah,
nice and warm or it's a dome.
yeah. They're never going to Philly or New York or never or
Kansas, Kansas
Pittsburgh.
City.
Yeah, Kansas City. They're not doing that in February.
Not like MLS. Not like MLS.
Yeah,
Back
baby.
to the
No, it's not like Canadian Premier League because they played in the snow. Man, that's pretty hilarious.
yeah. That was just a freak storm. They're gonna be
Yeah,
doing this on purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, in MLS. But let's go back.
But it's also a freak storm.
Okay.
Finally, Angel is noticing things, and he noticed something in a freaky
Yes.
storm in the lobby of the hotel room. He saw Darla,
So
but her
yeah.
name was Janet Kramer.
No, it wasn't. I have this written down. This
Oh,
is maybe okay.
it's not Janet. Oh, Janet
No,
Kramer's a real person. My bad.
no.
Okay.
So there's an elaborate plan. Okay, we know that Darla's been back. We know that she's been messing with his dreams. That's why
Yes.
he's been able to sleep. He's doing weird things. The one thing I wanted to bring up that was weird: Angel like sniffing Cordelia's hair. Like,
Oh
okay,
yes, yeah, like an animal. Yes.
yeah, not good. That wasn't good at all.
His
And
animalistic nature is coming back.
things get grosser next
Hmm.
episode. But
And then we also when he outed Wesley.
sure.
That was
Now he's So it's like, oh no, no, I'm not Darla. So she's gonna start running. And it's like my husband's here. She runs and she goes into the sun, which is crazy. So Darla's a human. I got questions about that. But the name she tells Angel, the last name Kramer, the first name Dieta.
Dieta. There it is. That's Dieta.
It's either it's too screwed up a name for it not to be true, or that's just the dumbest made up name I've ever heard in my life.
Dieta.
Dieta.
That sounds about right.
Dieta?
Yeah. Sounds
Have
about
you?
right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you? Have you ever met my friend Dieta Jones? Dieta Thompson? No one's ever named Dieta ever.
I feel like this. I feel like I've known a couple of girls
It's
named
got to.
Dieta.
Oh my God! Really? Is
Yeah.
that a thing? I was thinking maybe Dieta had to have been like a Greenwald family name or
Maybe
something like that. You
had to
needed
be.
to
Had to
get
be.
Dieta in, like, and just say it's so regular. My name's Dieta.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, turns out, they've been messing with the Angel's mind here,
Mm-hmm.
and she's human. This brings the last couple episodes into play. If she's human, how is she getting into that place without anybody noticing and using all these spells and stuff like that on Angel? It's a powder that she's using. It's not like it's a spell.
She's doing magic, man. She's doing magic. You have two people who are always bickering, so they're not paying attention. So
Plus,
of
it
course
looked
she's
like she was
thinking.
out of her mind. She
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
like she had to
We
get.
have more news on Dieta. Dieta is a German name that means ruler of the home, according to the baby name website I just pulled up. There it is, Rob. So it's
one of the most
German.
one of the most popular
It's
German
German.
names. There's Greta and Dieta. I wonder.
Yeah.
It's got to mean. I guess
Next,
Greta has
next,
to mean something of the home
next to
then.
Leon Goretzka.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous thing. So, yes, I didn't understand how she could just go about and get all this stuff on Angel and stuff like that as a
Mhm.
human, as some kind of a spirit or something like that.
Well, Rob,
Like, I
speaking
know,
to
I know the
our
story and stuff like that, but it's just, I think, like, just rewatching it as we're doing on the show.
Greta means pearl for the record. No,
Uh,
but Rob, was connected to our our main show, our main show Buffy.
Sure.
We didn't, no one knew what the hell Dawn was until someone unmasked the spell, right? But the problem is, you have you have two, but that only took place when one person actively went after the spell. When you're very laissez-faire with the two hench people, Cordelia and what's his face? What's his face? I don't know what's his face.
Wesley?
Wesley. Yes, what's his face? His name. They're not paying attention. They're not paying attention. And sometimes when you're not paying attention, stuff, you miss stuff that's right in front of you. Like, you'd be like, oh, you're sleeping a lot. But you're like, okay, you're sleeping a lot, whatever. You're vampire, we're broke. We need to focus on being broke. But if they notice, like, if you're sleeping too much, what's going on here? And then when they finally started paying, like, you sleeping too much, you're a little weird, and then you freak out in the you freak out in the freaking lobby of a room, and then then you start researching. Oh, that's Darla, his sire, and then you find out Greta Kramer isn't a real person and all that jazz.
Yeah. Uh, I've just decided at this moment just to say, yeah, just go with it. You know what?
Okay,
How many times have I said that on Buffy?
yeah,
Just go with it.
just go with it.
Let's say this: they're at a spooky, law firm. They're full of demons, etc.
Yeah, Rob, it's a
Why not
show
have
about
not have a magician just say, no one can, make her
well,
out
Rob,
when she's doing these spells
well,
or
well,
powders.
Tara and Willow are witches.
Sure.
So, you don't think there's more powerful witches that can, like, create the illusion of a disappearance and just kind of have like a fog of war? If anyone has ever played,
It would have just been nice if they would have shown that. Show your
yes,
work. Just show
show
your
your
work.
work. Yes, you want people to show their work. Absolutely, I
Just
understand.
show the work.
Show the work. Show the
For
long
goodness
division.
sakes.
Show the
Show the
long
work.
division.
But
Yes.
now, we're going past this now. They have this huge plan. This is how they're gonna get Angel, because he's gonna confront her again or whatever at the market that's open all night, the promenade or whatever it seems. She's
The
gonna
nighttime
somehow
farmers
escape him
market.
as a human being, escape him. But again, we're gonna go back to the thing. Maybe there's a shaman guy or somebody that does a zap thing and makes her disappear. Fine. Also, I got one question I had to write down.
Or she just ran away, Rob.
And he couldn't figure her out, and he has vampire senses. It's got to be something more shenanigan.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's been drugged up with the magic. So you're
That's
absolutely
true.
correct.
That's true. Now
Yes.
I have I have as a resident American expert here, Ferris Mathana, as a curious Canadian. Is there a difference because they keep yelling at there was a hot dog guy there? What is it? Is there a difference between a hot dog and a Frank? I
No.
thought the Frank was the hot dog, right?
Yeah, they're synonyms.
Or is the hot dog in the bun, and if it's just by itself, it's just a Frank? So I know Frank and beans.
Yes. Then you know what? There it is. Hot dog is just the meat. The Frank is the meat, and the hot dog is with the bun. And Franks are a little longer. Hot dog, you can make hot dogs a little smaller.
Sure. So you could just walk around with the hot wiener in your hand in the park at night.
I see it all the time at baseball games.
Oh, really? Just the wiener?
Yes, Rob, just the wiener. And sometimes them hot dogs are pretty big. They're like sausages.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining Sausage Talk here on the Angel edition of Rewatchers Council. Okay. So they have this plan. He escaped or whatever. It's like, well, he's going to go find. It takes no time for him to find this house, or he's getting Cordelia. Go look up where the house is. They find it in 2 seconds flat. So he's waiting. Now there's an all elaborate plan. They've thought this is going to be pretty brilliant.
And you find out that the guy's an actor.
Yep, her husband, Steven, an actor. He's at the actor studio, and he's in the process. He's doing a lot of actory things. Once again, a writer / a producer of the show takes this time to take shots at actors. This is not the first time it's happened. It's a running theme where they keep on their show, where they keep shitting on actors. Just another chance to do it here. Darla grabs his leg, and he is mortified and in a lot of pain. She's still human, though. Her just grabbing him, unless this guy is a very soft man.
But is he? But is she that human? Because they did have to resurrect her.
She's not human.
They had to resurrect her, so she probably has kept some of her supernatural stuff, right?
We'll see. Now, they have this plan.
We shall see.
We are going to set Angel up because famously vampires keep getting captured and put in jail. So they have a thing where he's on the line with Lindsay, and also Darla and Lindsay have this thing or whatever.
It's Lindsay. Okay.
Yeah.
For a minute,
what did you think?
I heard Lindsay, but I don't know why I never registered in my brain. I always think it's Stacy. I'm like, yeah, they say Lindsay, right? And then I'm done finishing the episode, right? And then it's a couple of hours later, or or like a day later. So because I watched it yesterday, and I'm like, damn, what's his name? I know it's one of them, unisex, but like girl names.
Sure.
And I'm like, Stacy.
Pat. Yeah. I like it.
Pat's very unisex. You can call any people Pat, because Pat
Kim?
can be short.
How about a Kim?
Well, Kim, I've never met him. Wait, no, yeah, I've met him. I know a man named Kim.
Sure.
Yeah, Kim Coates from Sons of Anarchy.
Kim Mitchell, big Canadian musician.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, well, poor Steven. Well, yeah. I was just saying about the kind of won't they with Darla Lindsay?
He wants her. He wants her bad.
And her feeling up his chub hand there for a minute there. Like whenever you see his hand, like it looks too big. Like one thing, it looks too big. It does look like
I
it does
think they
look like
did the,
Chubb's hand and stuff like
I
that.
you
It's
know what
made
I
of
think.
wood. It's real strong.
Honestly, I think Greenwald was like, I'm gonna make this a little bit more comedic. Let's make it bigger
Yes,
than it should be.
of course.
Let's make it bigger than it should be.
It should have been where
Um,
they had just made it bigger every time you see Lindsay.
yeah.
Basically, at some point, he's going to have a paddle or something like that on there. Okay, so they've set up Angel.
Mhm.
Now they've killed Steve, and they have how about this? You get turned into a vampire. Say Ferris is now a vampire. All right, you get everlasting life that you must spend as a security guard for a law firm. How's that?
You know what? They provide me blood. I get a job.
Oh,
Cool with me.
you're a simple man with simple tastes.
I'm a simple man. I'm not like Angelus where I want to murder everybody. I
Yeah,
probably like
well,
I just need to find a good blood supply that's very humane and probably Wolfram and
eating an actor so you could set up a different vampires in one of the more humane ways to kill someone. I've always heard that since I was a
yes,
little kid.
yes.
So poor Steven gets killed by this guy. Angel busts in. There's this whole thing. It's fighting and stuff like that. Here comes the cops almost immediately. Almost immediately. Have you ever seen a response from? I guess it was an affluent looking neighborhood, so maybe
Mhm,
that's why. It's a little different. So they get in. They got Angel dead to rights. He escapes through the attic. I kind of like that scene. Then just jumping through. Oh, he's going through the back.
mhm,
He takes off. The first cop that comes through the door for detective wise is Kate.
mhm.
Ugh, so we had to deal with Kate earlier. She's been banished to the nether regions of the
The
department.
basement.
They're still keeping her around, but she
Mhm.
just like her own scanner
Well,
doesn't
they
respond or
can't
anything.
fire her, man. Those police unions, they're
It's a
very hard
union.
to.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
union job.
yeah. Those unions are based. The police union is basically like a criminal organization.
She's still, she gets these calls or whatever. It was a murder, and nothing said supernatural about it yet. And she's
Mhm,
the first one there, kind of fishy, but she's there. Takes a look around, and it's like, oh, she's talking with Darla afterwards. So we get Kate and Darla a quick little talk here, and it's like,
mhm.
you know, she like Darla's explaining, oh yeah, his face. It's like, no, I get it. Like just feeding Kate whatever she needs to
Yeah.
eat. Good.
She got blinders on. She got blinders on.
Yep. She turns around for a minute, and Angel
Mhm.
pulls up Darla into a tree. Uh, Later
That's
on, they're
pretty,
Kate's
that's
gonna
pretty
go
funny.
by the hotel and say that Angel kidnapped that poor woman. It's like how would she never nobody saw it. It was pretty quick and quiet when he took.
So Rob, you're
Could have
not
been she just ran
Rob.
away.
So Rob, you're shocked that the cops lied. Is that what you're telling me?
I just like I don't know why they just said, well, yeah, she's got to.
I'm not shocked.
No. It gets worse because she
Yeah.
goes in there. How does Kate look in?
Unlawful search and seizure, by the way.
Yeah, she is.
She
I'm gonna
had
say
no warrant.
this episode. You should have just said, Kate is not a good cop.
Yeah.
Period. Like an underline. She's not a good cop at all. She's terrible. She's terrible at it. So
Mm-hmm.
she goes to the hotel. She's wanting ID from these guys for nothing. What did they do? Then starts reading out Gunn's rap sheet. It's like, oh, some of this is from when he was a kid.
Going
Some of this
after the
is from
black
like a
man.
couple of days ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Profiling.
Yeah.
Is Kate? Now I'm going to ask you this, and I want an answer. The truth. Is Kate the worst monster on this show so far?
Um. No, not yet. No,
No.
she has a long way to go.
Yeah.
There even that weird looking tall monster that that couldn't move his arms. That monster was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
The one at the very beginning where we finally get to see well, I say finally, it's been a whole
Mhm.
episode. Gunn's hubcap axe
Yeah.
in action. But that whole thing didn't make any sense. Why did we they use her vision to go, they gotta go attack this thing. Only
Made
to
no
set up
sense. It
it
made
only
no sense.
sets up what happens at the end of the show.
Yeah, it made no sense.
When finally we see where Angel brought Darla and it was
Yes.
to this like in the basement of the this huge steps. the leading to nothing. Yeah, the convent burnt down. They just pave over it.
Mm-hmm.
There must be hundreds of pillars. What were they
Hundreds.
doing? What were they doing building there?
I have no idea.
It's very
Sometimes
gothic looking. Like it looks like fine. It looks cool. I don't know why they had to say that convent was on this thing. He likes just so he could say he
because
likes
he
convents.
was a big fan of the convents.
Big
He
fan.
likes murdering nuns for some odd apparent reason.
They do keep a nice big door where the stairs stood and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I'm saying, well, if anybody ever wanted to build on this destroyed convent, they
Yes.
can go ahead and
It's actually
do
native
it.
land because you forget that Angel says it's a native land that's been cursed. They had like 10 murders in a massive fire, and then
So
they
it's
built
cheap.
that.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
That is, and just think of the way you do with the pillars. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out. So this is where Angel has Darla. He's gonna get to the bottom of this. He turns vampire faced. Gets right into it. He's like, I'm gonna show you that you're actually Darla, and he starts like licking her neck. And this is where Darla's, oh, hey, yep, yep, guess what? I'm Darla.
Activation of the senses and her history.
Guys, don't worry about it. Angel, I'm Darla. Yeah, it's time to
Mhm.
go. It's time to, give you that one moment of happiness.
Yes.
I do enjoy it. He says, yeah, all the time I'd ever been with you,
Mm-hmm.
you never once made me happy. Say, oh, 150 years.
That was pretty cold. That was pretty cold. That was pretty cold.
Oh, how do you get back from that? How do you get back from that? And so she's like, oh
She
yeah,
has
well
to,
I'm gonna.
you know what? You know what? She has to kill him now.
Yeah, well, she doesn't want to. She's starts running up the stairs, and there's the sun. And it's like, yeah, well, God doesn't want you, vampire boy, but I still do. I still do. Like, what can he do to this girl? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Ridiculous. Well, if you thought, we're just getting into all this stuff is coming to the forefront, we're gonna get a big Darla episode next, right? Nope, nope.
Nope.
We don't. We're gonna be talking about an episode called "Guys Will Be Guys" next time. Not great. Is yeah, it's probably an episode of television, especially on just regular television.
Mm-hmm.
It's just content wise you probably couldn't get away with without it being a little controversial. You know what I mean? It's not super. Now, that's all next time. And then they, go back into an episode called Darla after that. So guess what happens there? So I don't know why they threw this episode in.
I don't either.
Guys will be even the title. Guys will be guys. Come on, even if they change it like this, like guys as in disguise or whatever. So that'll be what we talk about come December on the Rewatchers Cancel Angel
Mm-hmm.
Edition. Ferris, I'm about to head off to have my Filipina coladas, maybe mojitos.
Yes.
What will you be up to on the Let's Get Ready Network?
Today, 5 o'clock Pacific on the sports channel. I'm going live. Me and Caleb are talking NFC East. My head coach was fired. He has a big game on Monday Night Football, so we'll talk about that. But also, guys, remember, next week and the week after that, we will not have any Rewatchers Councils. We'll be coming back on the first week of December 4th and 5th. So keep on the lookout for that. Guys Will Be Guys is on the 5th, and Buffy on the 4th.
Yep, it's have to, I guess, wish all you Americans an early happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the Very Jonas Brothers special here. As much as I know that Ferris, well, there's no
You
starting
know what?
11 this
You
week.
know what? I'm gonna watch the Jonas Brothers just because of you, Robert.
Thank goodness for that. We're gonna need a report right here. Let's Get Ready Network, guys. Thanks to everyone who watched / listened to the episode. Like, subscribe. What is it? The podcasty kind of things you have to do. In the words of Dieta Kramer, one of the most ridiculous names I've ever heard. thanks you. We'll talk to you all next time.